Well, here we are. Last video of the year. And late. Sorry, guys. I've been just trying to spend time with my family as much as I can since I'm out of work. But, as bad as this year was, I'm gonna forever be grateful about everything. It's we can talk here about, like, when life gives you lemons, we make lemonade, but it's like, it's really hard because it's really hard to say how I turned lemons into lemonade. I overcame and found, because there's people that are hurting. There's real lives being, for lack of a better word, they're just getting wrecked right now. People I know that used to work in the industry, they've had to leave, find other work, more steady work. A lot of the guys that, in our industry, we have a lot of, like, immigrants. Like here in California, yeah, for sure, you're always working with immigrants. And now a lot of them are gone. Where'd they go? Back to the fucking fields, because that's the only steady work that they can have right now. It's a real fucking shame, dude, and it just sucks. Some people, but you know what? Some people left to pursue something more for themselves. The kitchen is beautiful, but to me, to make it this end all and be all, to just attach your identity to it, no, man. That's a cook is not something you are. It's something you do, and you can take a lot of pride in doing so, without having to, like, put that, like, anchor, put that ankle bracelet on, and trapping you into it. Because once you put those kind of borders, I just feel like it kind of fucks with your pride. It fucks with who you are as a person. I had that problem the first month when I started to, like, spend all this time at home, spending time with the kids, and it's like there's sacrifices you make. If you're a business owner, if you're trying to move up, there's always going to be sacrifices you're going to make. That's obvious. But there's a point where it can be too much. And I don't know, man. It just made me really rethink of all the time that I had lost with my kids, my family, and things. Times when I could have, or just times that I just didn't call out. Something simple as that. Like, why do we have to be, like, guilt tripped by calling out? There's companies, my wife was telling me, in her, where she works. It's like, dude, you could legit just say, like, oh, you know what? I can't come into work because there's a spider on my doorknob, and I'm just afraid of spiders. Cool. That's tough shit, Tough shit for your boss. They can't say shit to you or fire you. I'm not saying that that's right, but why does this have to be this sort of, like, I don't know, dude. If a cook calls out, that's it, dude. Hey, you know what, dude? Have a great day. We'll make it work. Enjoy it. It's one thing, I mean, it's totally different if you're like, I'm calling out sick, and then it turns out you actually went to fucking Vegas, to Reno for the weekend. It's like, oh, that's kind of a dick move, dude. You know? But I did a lot of reflecting. A lot of these ideas I was sitting on, because I wanted to do this. By the time the pandemic had started, I had been thinking already, like, I want to talk about these fucking issues. Like the calling out thing really fucking bothered me. This obsessive, like, kitchen over everything was starting to bother me. It's just all this shit was starting to bother me, and it was like, it didn't seem like there was a place to vent. There wasn't, like, a place I could go, because everyone was drinking from the fucking Kool-Aid. But as the weeks went on, as the stay-at-home order went on, as the shutdown went on, slowly the voices started coming out. Slowly you're looking around and you're like, I'm not the only one. We're all talking about this shit. We're all in this. And I just, thanks to a push from my friend, shout out Tim. Thanks to a push from my wife, shout out Mariah, I was able to, like, you know what? Now's the fucking time. Now, when am I ever gonna have time to fucking make a video and do this? Now's the fucking time to do this. And I felt there's no line cook. I still don't feel there's proper line cooker representation on the platform of YouTube. which is why I need you. Look, I hate sounding like this, like I'm somehow like here for the subs. I'm not here for the fucking subs. But I just feel like even if there's people that don't agree with me, just knowing that there's like a guy out there that's on their level that gets it. I'm not a chef. Okay, so I'm not here like I know what it's like and it's like I'm 10 years fucking removed talking about like, well, I mean, if it was in my situation, like no shit, buddy. But you know what? I'm still learning. I'm making the mistakes. I'm making mistakes that are so common and every day in hindsight. Hindsight's 2020 and I just want people to learn from my mistakes. I want people to agree, to disagree. I want them to know that they fucking matter. And so I busted out this video, the very first one, I was nervous as shit. The food came out. I remember I did an omelet. And I'd make that omelet every fucking day for breakfast. And the one time I finally record and it comes out like shit, I'm like, God damn it. But you know what? I didn't let that get to me. I just pushed on. Now look at this. 20 videos, Line Cook Talk. 4 videos, my Sous Life. There's a pandemic going on. Seriously, what can I be talking about? This series is my Sous Life. The intent was for me to give you guys a weekly rundown of what I'm doing to train as a sous chef. So that way if you're thinking about that, if you know someone, if you're mentoring, you just want, what's the word on the street? Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm pretty close to the line still. What's the word on the line? Because, sometimes these chefs are in the office, and it's not their own fault. I'm not shitting on you if you're an office chef, dude. I get it. But maybe hearing, and I know it's hard. One of the things that a chef once told me, he's like, dude, it's fucking hard to say there's an open door policy. You want to ask, even when you ask if everything's okay, sometimes the cooks just don't want to because they don't want to come out as being snitches. They don't want to make problems. And it's like, dude, how can we make things better if you don't? So maybe that's what this channel's for, dude. This channel's for the cooks, dude. And it would not have been possible if it wasn't for COVID, dude. That's crazy, dude, As bad as this year has been, I can definitely say I made the best of it. I told one of my friends that one of my biggest fears was coming out of this pandemic and having nothing to show for it. Like, what am I going to say? Oh, I smoked weed every fucking day and played Call of Duty. Really? We complain so much about not having time. And then the time we finally do have it, what do? We just spend it fucking sleeping in and doing shit. Not doing shit about it. I'm very content with what I'm doing. I feel like, this is the best. I made the best out of my situation. And if you haven't, that's okay. I don't want you to feel like somehow you have to have shit figured out. Dude, my videos that happened, that started in July, that was like 3 years in the making. It takes time, and I can tell you that the one thing that's going to get in your way the most is going to be yourself. Period. It's not going to be, oh, but I don't have this, I don't have the money, I don't have the research. When you want to make something happen, you'll make it happen. There's always a way around it. But, yeah, because I want to wrap up this video. It's been a tough year for everyone. Some of us are still going through it. I have found my groove within this. So I'm going to say that, you know what? I'm leaving 2020 with my head up. I feel good about it. I feel good about walking into 2021. And for those of you that haven't, for those of you that are still just trying to make ends meet, do what you need to do to survive. Fuck everyone else's opinion. Fuck what people say. And above all, fuck your own pride. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, dude, and just be like, fuck that. You do what you need to do. Okay? Because we all have different responsibilities. We all have different priorities. Right now, we just need to survive. But be open to opportunity, whether it's a work or maybe a new opportunity. I never would have thought I'd be doing a podcast. I met people, and you know what? I do a podcast. I never would have thought that I'd be talking to people on Reddit or on Facebook or on YouTube comment. It's fucking wild, the people that I talk to, just in DMs and stuff, solely because of this. Keep your head up. 2020 it's a few days away. We're done with it. Let's get ready for a new year, a new attitude. Keep your eyes and ears open, dude. If you can't find meaning behind it now, give it time. You'll find meaning. You'll find meaning and purpose and something out of this. So, have a great year. I hope you had a great Halloween. Halloween, what the fuck? I hope you had a great Christmas, a great Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was good. I'll see you next year.